Hi there, welcome. Luke here with you. In this video, I'll talk about a strategy for how you can buy Asimi tokens below market value. So we'll go through a couple of tips and an example of how you can actually implement this. It's very simple, and you may, I use the word may because it's not a definite, but you may be able to purchase some Asimi tokens below market value, and I'll also give you a tip for how you might even be able to profit from that just by taking into consideration some of these market swings. And so as you can see that we're in the Waves exchange right now, we're on the Asimi Bitcoin pair. However, this can be for any Asimi pair, so Asimi Waves, Asimi Ethereum, Asimi USDN. And essentially what we're doing is we're anticipating that potentially we might see some volatility in price, and we try and catch low orders or low buys to get Asimi down here in this area where we're essentially buying it below the market value. So to give you an example, right now, if we wanted to purchase Asimi tokens, we would need to purchase off this seller right here. So you can see if we click on this order, we've got 1,000 Asimi tokens at this price, and we can purchase them immediately. If we purchase here, we'll get the Asimi tokens immediately. You can see it's all here, click buy, and you've got them. As soon as we try and buy below this order, so in the blue zone here, if we put any orders in around here, then essentially we're waiting for the market to come down and hit our order. And so it may never hit it because it might run away to the upside, price might run away. But if it does move down in these sort of occasional volatility moves, then you can pick up some low-cost Asimi tokens just by having your order placed there waiting. So let me just show you how that looks on the chart here. So you can see on this line chart, we have this big spike of volume. About 90,000 Asimi tokens were sold or purchased on this day. And you can see that the price, though, it wasn't the lowest day. But when we go to a candlestick chart, that tells the full story. So this is that same day, and you can see that during the day, this wick, so this little line down the bottom is called a wick, it shows what price did within that particular day. So within that day, price opened here at around about 3. I'm not going to take into consideration the zeros, so we're just talking round numbers here. So around about 3, and it pushed all the way down to 1 right there. You can see very low cost, and then bounced back almost immediately the same day, and you can see it's trading above that now. And so what that means is, if we come across to the order book, price was driven down and hit this order right here, the 0.1, and about 50,000 Asimi tokens were actually sold or purchased by this person at 0.1. Now, at the time of that trade, that was around about 1.8 cents. So at that moment, Asimi was able to be purchased. Somebody purchased about 50,000 Asimi tokens for 1.8 cents, and then the market almost immediately bounced back up, and now it's trading at around about 6 cents at today's value. And so what that, as you can see, what that created was a really fantastic opportunity for someone, because all of the people that had orders just sitting here waiting in this lower area were filled at a below market cost. Now, if I give you a little bit of a strategy, it's that if you're looking to acquire Asimi tokens, it's good to include a buy order lower than market just in case that happens. Because that person that got 50,000 Asimi tokens for 1.8 cents could sell those 50,000 Asimi tokens up here for around about 6 cents, obviously tripling their money. And this is actually a successful trading strategy that a lot of traders implement. They have orders throughout the order book going down, so staggering different orders. Maybe you have 500 Asimi tokens at all of these different levels. Maybe you have it so that it's 500 Asimi tokens here, but then it's 1,000 Asimi tokens here, and then it's 5,000 Asimi tokens here, 50,000 Asimi tokens here, just in case you see one of those big swings in the market. And essentially what that will do is, as it fills, you'll claim all of that Asimi nice and low cost, and you could turn it around that very same day and fill the sell orders with those same Asimi tokens, so that when the market moves up, you get filled, and then as a result, now you pocket the difference, and you could then turn around, get your Asimi tokens again, place all your orders down here again, and wait again. This can be a very successful trading strategy, and basically people earn an entire living doing exactly that. So the closer you are to the orders, the price, the last price, the more likely you are to have your orders filled. Because of course, if you put your orders down here, maybe they will never get filled. the market has to come all the way down. But if you have close orders, just here and here, then what you're doing is basically trading the difference in the spread. So if you were to buy some Asimi and then sell some Asimi just here at the moment, that's about 15% you'll be making every single trade. So that's a really successful strategy for a lot of traders. And what I was going to say is that you could implement sort of both of those strategies into your own Asimi acquisition, where maybe you want to buy some Asimi today and you get the Asimi tokens. That's great. Then maybe you add a couple of orders just below market value here, just in case the market comes down a little bit and fills those orders. Then you might add some other orders, some deeper orders for bigger amounts of Asimi, just in case you have one of these people that are prepared to sell their Asimi very cheaply and really make a big loss in a lot of ways, and it becomes somebody else's benefit where they pick up that very low cost Asimi. So hopefully that gives you a couple of tips on how you could place your orders within the market to really benefit from those price fluctuations, so that volatility that may occur on any given day. If you set up your orders and make sure they're always active and always there waiting, then you never know when you're going to be the one that really profits from that decision. So that is it for this video. I hope that helps. A couple of tips for how you can get Asimi tokens below market value. Get out there, set up your trades, and you never know, like I said, when you might be able to put a little bit of extra profit in your pocket just by setting up orders like that. That's it for this video. Again, Luke Millard here with you, and I'll see you in coming training videos.